back out again. I was out last week, but I didn't vlog it, because like I said, if I don't vlog, I catch. And guess what? I had a fish known as Olivia, £35. So I'll put the picture on after this. Been a bit in here. Got here yesterday, I don't know, about 2 o'clock. Got all set up, realised I left my e-liquid at home. So then I had to go home, get my e-liquid, come back. I finally got the rods out about 7 last night. And it has been eventful. Within, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of putting the rods out, I had a pick up and lost it. And then at 3 o'clock this morning, I had another run, which I landed. That was an £11 fully scaled, nice looking fish, but that's £11. And then about 4:30 this morning, I had another run, and I landed that one, and that one was 19. So the first night, and I've had 3 runs, landed 2, big as 19. I'll put the photos on, and the photo of Olivia as well, after this. And I'm in the swim I was in last week, which is the gate. I'll flip it around a minute and show you. I'll just go up top. But all the fish, because like Tommy jumped in the gate last week when I went, he's moved further up now into left hand stage, because all the fish have been that side of the thing, the lake. So I thought, well, I might be on for a blank. Like Graham, he was in the point and he's moved to the box. So again, fishing that half of the lakes, that's where all the fish seem to be. But there must be a few stragglers mine, because like I say, I've had 2 and lost 1. And it's only the first night, well, the first morning now. So I'll flip it round, show you where I am. It's looking good today, it's cooler, overcast. And hey, the blanking days are definitely over. That's the last 2 sessions now I've caught. Then I had about 3 blanks then, and then I caught that 22 and a half. That was about 4 or 5 sessions ago. I'll just flip you. There you go, so this is where I am now. And I'll go down and get my spoon, and I'll show you where I've been catching from. Oh, I could get a twig. There we go. Right, so last week, when I had Olivia, I was just backing down. So I thought it was another blank, and it was right at the depth. I had Olivia from under there, in 2 foot of water, probably a foot, 2 foot away from the bank. So I've got one there again, but I haven't had anything on that yet. No knocks or nothing. The one I lost was going out to there, but shy of halfway, probably level with that tree. And also that's where I had the 19 this morning. And then my close in rod, which is there, that bit of slicking's coming off my bait, I think. That's where I had the 11. So it's looking good, like I say, overcast. There's only 3 of us on at the minute. There's Graham, he's in the box, which is there. Saying Tommy's in left hand stage, which I've fished a few times, you've seen that before. And I'm here in the gate. I'm here. So that's it, just a little quick intro. I'll say I've already had 2, so 2 nights left. I'll probably blank for the next 2 nights, but yeah, last 2 sessions, 35, a 19 and an 11 and a lost fish, so not very bad. So I might try and get a couple of hours sleep now, because like I say, I was up most of the night. And I will catch you about tea time with an update then. Oh, and they all come to the bug, still the same. The 2 I caught on was bug bottom baits, 18 millers top with the half tone, half a pop, not half tone, half a pop up, And the one on this margin where we had Olivia last week at 35, that was on a wafter. All three on German rigs. And then we're fishing them on helicopters. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to shoot and I shall put the photos on after this and catch you later. Bye for now. Evening. Well, nothing else to report. It's been really quiet today. It's now coming up to R5. I'm probably going to bait about R7. It gets dark now about R8, doesn't it? Or the halves. But I haven't seen anyone else have out today. The wind's still pushing that way to my left. I did show one. I did see one show this morning in front of the peg next to me my left, so that's not that far. So there is still fish spread about the lake. Like with this wind, because it was a new wind, they followed it. That's why they seem to be in that half of the lake, but I think now they might be starting to move about a bit, you know, around the lake again. We shall see. Well, you won't think it was August. It's definitely a lot cooler today. I've got the hoodie on. And I don't know if you can hear the wind. You can see it on the water. It's been pretty breezy. And as we know, fish, well, as the book says, they follow the wind. But then last night I had two and lost one on the back of the wind. Not the biggest, so are the bigger ones followed the wind? I don't know. But we will find out. Roger's turned up now and I think he's going in the stage. I think he might be going in right stage next to... No, yeah, Roger's turned up, yeah. Roger might be going in right stage next to left stage where Tommy is. Or he might go in Reedy. I'm not sure if he's made his mind up yet, because I've just been up at the top of the bank and his barrel's still loaded. Unless he's set up in the stage and most of the kit's still on the barrel in case he decides to move. Which is a possibility. Because from talking to the other guys on, where the fish, most of the fish have been showing, really seems to be the favourite peg to hit most of the water where they are, where they seem to be now. That's coots fighting. I ain't had the ducks on me yet. They come over once this morning, but I went down the bank and stood there and they went. And they haven't been back, so they ain't been a pain. Unless they've all followed the wind and they're on that far bank, so hopefully they aren't and stay over there. Coots keep coming down to the spot in the tree line. Come in and have a look, but the tufty torch gets rid of them. Yeah, so I'm contemplating what to do. Do I just fish the same spots? I think I will, because I've seen nothing else to go on, except for the fish what tots me left. But it was right in front. That was right in front of the peg next to me, snug. And knowing my luck, I'll put one there and someone will turn up and jump in snug. So I'm basically pre-baiting a peg for someone, aren't I? So no, tonight I think they'll stay where they are, because obviously I had two last night, so no need to change them. And they will be down that tree now. They'll still come up and down this tree line. At some point of the day they'll be down here. So it might be night bites again. Someone walking about over there. I don't know who that is. Yeah, so like I said, it started off a bit of a nightmare. I got here, got my e-liquid, had to go all the way home. Like, it's only 30 mile, but that was an extra 60 mile I shouldn't have had to be doing what I did because of my schoolboy error. Saying that years ago, what did I forget? My bed chair. Got to the lake I was fishing, but that was a nearer one. That was only at Immingham, that's down the road from me. It's only, no, it's not even 10 mile. But got there and I forgot my bed chair. How do you forget your bed chair? I mean, it's not something like you just overlook, is it? I'm not sure if it's because usually I leave it in the car, and that time obviously I hadn't, so I've took it out for some reason, probably tightening the elastic or whatever, and I forgot I took it out. So I just chucked over it in the car and went, no bed chair. I always double check I've got my rods and my bait, so I'm sure that's a car pulling in or the wind. Yeah, so there's nothing happening so far, and I don't think anyone else has had any out in the day. So I'm still hopeful of maybe one or two tonight. Coots are getting closer. The old tufty torch should be coming out in a minute. I don't know if you can see him. I don't know if that's picking them up, but they're sneaking up onto where my spot is. He's getting a bit close. I know where it is. Oh, and there he goes. That's how good the tufty torch is. I don't know if that picked it up, but he was straight off. They do not like it. Nor do the tufties and nor do the seagulls. But the ducks don't bother them. So I'm waffling a bit. Still on my coffee, I haven't started on my old cider yet. As soon as this coffee's gone, I'll start on the dark fruits. I might do my tea, I might do it a bit later, I might bail up and have my tea about 8. Because I don't feel that hungry at the minute. Hungry. But I will do later. I know I will. I usually have something to eat about now, but I'm just not feeling like eating. I'll say as soon as this gone, the dark fruits will be out. The Magners. See, I do get the Strongbow one sometimes, but I don't think it's a lot different. They're really similar to Strongbow and the Magners now. And they're both the same price in the supermarket, a tenner for 10 cans. Can't be bad, because in the pub a pint will cost you, I don't know, 3.5, 4 quid, whatever, something stupid. So you can't moan at £1 a can, even if it is just short of a pint. 2 cans, 2 quid, and that's a lot more than a pint, so it's a good deal. Oh, so now we've wavered off from the fishing onto cider. Next week, I'm still not sure about next week, because I've got 4 days off. So I'm back on Friday, that's my extra shift to get my hours in this week. Then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is my normal 4. So they're all in next week, so I'm doing my 40 hours. Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, yeah, so I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I might go to Bluebell. Oh, the bug's back in stock. Even though I should have said that, because they're not posting it all over social media at the moment, because they don't want a big influx like they had before. Slows the orders down, doesn't it? Makes them put strain on them trying to get it all done and out. But I ordered it yesterday. Got a bit of everything. I got some boilies, wafters, top-ups. Top-ups? It's not a phone, is it? Pop-ups. Pellet in liquids. Like I say, I only ordered it yesterday and it's been posted today and it's coming tomorrow. So quick turnaround again. My last lot of bug I ordered, there was like a 10 to 14 day turnaround on it because of the high orders I was getting. So I got in quick before everyone knows it's back in stock. I got mine and it's coming. Because as soon as it starts posting on social media that it's back in stock and that, it's going to start flying out again, I should suspect. But there you go, I've ordered it and it's coming. And what I've ordered, like I say, I've ordered the pop-ups but match the hatch ones, because I think they're shying away from bright up baits. Because Olivia, when I had that was on a wafter. And the one I had before that, the 22.5, I think that was on my wafter rig as well. The two I had last night, they had brightish top half a pop-ups on, but I trimmed them really back, so they weren't even half. And it was at night, so they won't be as blatant, and that's why they picked them up. I think they're shying away from them a bit. So I'm going to try match the hatch. I still got my PBs, my milky malts, which I'm using this trip, but I'm trimming them right down, just so there's a little, you know, a little bit of colour on top of the body, not a lot. It's not like half a pop-up, I'm trimming it right back, so it's just a little square in the middle sort of thing. So it's just a little bit, and that's why I had the 2 quick bites on, or 2 quick bites. That's why I had the quick bite on within like 10-15 minutes of setting up, and the 2 fish I landed was both on the bottom bait rigs, not the wafter rig. So that's telling me the opposite of match the hatch, isn't it? But that's because I don't think there was down the margin, or if there wasn't in numbers, so they could have come down, had a little feed and not picked the up bait up, or picked it up and done me without me even knowing. But I shall get off anyway, finish my coffee, start on the old Magnus, get the rods redone about 7:30, like I said, then probably do some burgers, and then just chill out and watch the water till as late as I can again. Because today I was tired, like I was on the late shift, finished at 8 in the morning yesterday. Got home, had a shower and that, potted about, got my stuff I needed for fishing, got the carp out, watched a few bits and bobs on telly. I didn't leave, I don't know, I must have left home about 1ish, whatever, got here about 2ish. Like I say, got here, picked my swim, got all set up, forgot my e-liquid. I think that was probably 4ish, whatever, was home and back. And then I got the rods out. I'd say it was getting on before I got the rods out, it's probably about 7 o'clock. I didn't put them out as soon as I got back, I come back and chilled out again. So I was done a lot of travelling yesterday and I was knackered. We were having not a lot of sleep, with no sleep. And then back to here, and then here back. Ain't no waffling, so I'm off. I'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Afternoon. And nothing through the night, so I've been quiet. But I've seen a few shows this end this afternoon. It's 1:30 now. So I think they're moving again. They're not all loaded up down sort of that half of the lake. There's a few moved over back over here. I just had a liner on me one down the tree line. So they could be moving. If I flip it around a minute, you'll see that wind's dropped right off. What was pushing that side, it's stopped now. Got my wonky out, haven't I? Which always does me head in. I don't care no more. Well, yeah, it's my last afternoon last night. I think I'm going to start packing stuff away tonight probably, so in the morning I'll get straight off. Be away for 9 o'clock, 10 at the latest. Because I'm back at work at 5 tomorrow night. Yeah, so when I get home I ain't got a lot of time. And I've got to go pop, when I get in I've got to pop to the shop round the corner where it's a delivery drop off for my parcel, so my bait's arrived. So I've got to go and pick that up, do my usual stuff, a bit of shopping for me pack up for work, shower, and it's not going to leave me a lot of time before I'm getting ready to go back to work. So the earlier I can get away the better, because I can get more done. Tonight, what I got down to my left, not far out, I'm going to put a bit further out. Because although I caught off there the first night, I've had no since, no bleeps, no nothing. Like I say, I've had a couple of bleeps, touches on me margin rod on that tree line, so that's staying there. And the middle one will be staying there because the fish I see show a bit ago, about an hour ago, was near enough right over the top of my bait spot. It's just this near one I'm going to move further out as well. Waiting to see if anyone else turns up, because if no one turns up and jumps in snug next to me, and go a bit further that way. I'm seeing movement now. It started because the sun's been out. It's been really warm. It really come out only for not long. It really come out only for not long. But it was really warm. And they like this corner. So as the sun comes out this time of day, it's on this, in this corner. That's why they moved over here, I think. There's quite a few to my left now, cruising. I can see them. So that's a good sign. It means they're not all down that end now. They've started moving around the lake again. Flies are bugging me. But I'll flip you around and show you the lake so you can see. Hey, hey. You can see it's really overcast again now. But it's a lot cooler again. I'd say it turned up when the sun was out, and now we're back to normal. But this tree line here, that's the one where I just had a couple of knocks on. The one, where's my stick? I ain't got one. Hang on a mo. There's that. Yeah, so the one I got out there, but at the end of these trees, that's staying there. But the one I've got down here, which isn't far out, it's only probably about this far out, I'm going to move and aim for that end lodge. Probably put that a bit further out, probably around there. So that's the plan. So I'll get off. Unless I have anything in the night or tea time, which I'm not going to bait up now. I was going to bait up at dinner time, wasn't I? I'm going to leave it to about 4 o'clock. Then I'm going to put quite a bit out and then leave them till I leave in the morning. I don't know if you can see, but there's definitely movement there. There's fish there. Cruising about, and they just keep wrecking the savers now and again with the dorsals. What? So they're over this side now, which has got to be good. Oh, so I'm going to shoot, finish my coffee, chill out and bait up about 4 o'clock, I reckon. So no else to tell you. So I'll catch you all later. So bye for now. Morning. Well, as I always say, nothing through the night. I don't always say now, because I've started catching a bit, haven't I? They've been showing in front of me, but not in my half of the water. In front of box and point, but over halfway into their half. So I could have brought one in and chucked it over there because no one fishing there at the minute. But I'm packing down. I'm in a bad session. 2 fish, 1 lost. So things are looking up. So that's the last 3 sessions now. I lost 1. Then last session I had the 35, and this session I had the 19 and 11 and lost 1. Because I'm fishing just on the bug now. And I was introducing it a bit before I wanted, and now I'm just fishing on it. So I think they're actually looking for it now. Because I'm the only one what I know of that's using it on here. There's a lot of core baits goes in. That's one of the sponsors of the lake. And there's a bit of mainline goes in as well. And I think I'm the only one using the bug. So I've had to sort of establish it a little bit, because I've been up against the other baits what I've been going in regular, and the fish know that and look for it and feed on it or whatever, so it's starting to work. and I think they're actually now looking for it. So that's good. I say I started packing down. It's 20 to 7. Like I said, I want to be away for 9 really, because I'm back at work early tonight instead of had 9 at 5. It's my extra shift. Like I said, some weeks I don't get 4 in, I only get 3 inside and have to do an extra one to get me 40 hours. So I'm working tonight, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm going to keep an eye on the weather and other things, and I'll either be on Bluebell next week, probably Swan if I can get on it, or maybe Mallard, because you've got a chance for a run on there, haven't you, or more of a chance on there than you have on Swan, because Swan's probably the hardest lake on there. Or I might be back on here, because you'll see how I feel, because I've got my 4 days off. I've got more time, because I go fishing 3 nights, but it also gives me a day at home as well to do all my other stuff. Like when I'm on this pattern, when I'm getting 3 off and I'm fishing 3 nights, I'm rushing about all the time. When I get home today, I'm rushing about doing stuff before I go back to work. So it's better when I got my 4 off, I can do my 3 nights fishing and have a day at home just to chill, get stuff done and not be rushing. So I'm going to sign off. And like I say, I don't know if you can see that, a bit more to my left now, the topping, but they're in the other half of the lake, they're not in my water. It was a damp one, as you can see out. We had a bit of rain and we had a mist this morning, and you know it's like when you're on the trees, the rain stops but it's still raining for the next, you see that one, for the next 2 or 3 hours, because the water dropping out of the trees. But that's where they keep showing, if you see that, that's where they are, they're in front of them 2 swims over there. Let me bring it in a little bit and you might see one. There you go. You see the ripples coming now, can't you? Oh, but where they're showing, around this area, the other side of halfway, so it's not my water. So I think they're just teasing me, because there's no lines in the water in a minute, because Graham, who's in the box, he went home last night and he's coming back, so there's no lines in there, there's no one in the point, so that's where they are. They're not daft, I know there's no lines there, so they're quite happy showing themselves there, because they're not being fished for. But I say I'm happy, I've had a couple, not the biggest, but a fish is a fish. And like I say, I'm not competitive no more now. This is just a chill out. I go over, catch fish, I'm happy, don't matter what size. It was a nice looker, so it was a little 11 pounder, that little fully scaled. Well, I'm going to make another coffee, and I'll be drinking that while I get everything packed away. Like I say, I'll be away for 9. So don't forget, keep subbing and liking, the subs are creeping up. And I shall catch you on the next one. Like I say, it should be next week, if all goes, unless I get took ill or something, but I'm not sure yet if it be Bluebell or back on here. And obviously next month, I've got a message Mesters to see about the winter ticket when that starts. I'm guessing that'll start in October, so that'll be somewhere else different for you to look at, get a different view. Even though talking to Graham, because he used to be head bailiff on there, there's another one. And he said it does shut up in the winter, not many come out, it's hard, so, but it's just to get a feel of it. I'll get a feel of the lake and then learn a bit about it, you know, the layout of it, because I don't know what it looks like in person. I've seen Simon Crow's done a few videos on there, and it does look really nice. So I'll get a feel for it, and if I like it, then I'll be joining that next year. And then depending on money, I might keep this on as well. Then I'll have 2 syndicates. Like I say, I'm giving stables up, I think, because it's just too busy now. When I joined, go midweek, there'd be no one on. Have the lakes yourself. Now, you struggle to get a peg. Because I think it's done a couple of 30s now. So obviously it's getting more popular, more people are joining in. It's getting fished all the time, you know what I mean? It's getting busy. So it's for the quiet life and whatever, it could be syndicate life now from now on, with the odd session on, say, Bluebell. That's me day ticket I'll be using. Anyway, I'm waffling, so I'm going to get off, get my coffee drunk, get the second one made, then start packing down. And I shall catch you all on the next one. So thanks for watching. And like I said, stick with us, you will see a fish or 2. And obviously I've got a lot more confidence now, that's a lot to do with it as well. Like even when I lost that fish, it was still a little confidence boost. I thought, well, at least I know the rigs and the bait's working. And then the next time I caught, and then this time I caught. And does confidence catch fish? Well, no, but it does, doesn't it? It's all in your head. It's still the same rigs and the same bait. It's just if the fish pick it up. If you're confident or not, if the fish is going to feed in your area, it's going to pick it up, innit? But I don't know. Who knows? If you feel confident, usually you do catch. If you're not feeling it, you're less likely to catch, because you fish less effectively, I'm guessing. Because now I am. My rigs have got to be perfect every time I bring them in, check the up point, check everything's lined up, like the liners, make sure they're properly aligned and everything before they go back out. You just start taking more care, don't you? Right, for the 10th, millionth and 100th time, I am going, because I'm waffling. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.